Hi Pisces, uncomfortable. We are feeling like everything in our life, decisions that need to be made, are putting ourselves into a situation where there's a lot of noise, that we don't feel grounded. We feel kind of lifted up, needing to decide this or that, and not truly feeling from the inside, deep down, what we want. And perhaps what is happening, Pisces, is this need for control, to be sure that if we make that decision that everything will be okay, right? This fear element that is coming through that we saw in the last reading. But here, with all that change that is occurring with this eclipse, we are finding that we have to. There's a push that is bigger than us, where we have to get into the next level, the next gear. And it's scary, it's truly uncomfortable. It's asking us to perhaps use new skills, learn new skills, be more in the world, be with more people around us that we would want. Pisces wants its solitude, its space, its calm, its tranquility, its serenity. But at the same time, we have this mission, right, Pisces? We are called. There is a service that is being drilled out of us, truly. And so finding the balance might be hard at this time, but the spread that I'm seeing is wonderful. It's just that we need to trust. There's good luck. It's definitely the time with Jupiter getting into Aries very soon to put into action all your dreams. But in all that, there's a need for boundary. Very strongly here. A need to set the healthy boundaries with the Armadillo spirit here. Set healthy boundaries. You have in the star seeds boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Look at all those hands around this woman. The vampiric energy. In all of what you are creating right now, creativity is very strong here. There's a need to center ourselves in our selfhood. You have here Artemis, selfhood, where in the midst of perhaps community or perhaps starting an organization with other people, a need to stay strong in that and not dim your light for others. And that's not easy to do because perhaps your mission entails other people around. At the same time, you have a very specific vision that might differ from others. So how can this get balanced? That's a personal question for yourself. Look, you also have this card, protection, with this action, this eclipse that is happening. So this card is wonderfully on point and in time. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 women here. Number 6 is significant. Call back your power. You. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. That could be in a specific relationship, but also you in general with other people. How do you relate to other people? You being an empath, a highly sensitive. It's coming here. Get grounded. Connect with nature. There's a lot of opinions around you. A lot of people thinking this, that, that. But where do you stand, Pisces? Where do you stand? Cutting the cords can have to do also with cutting the cords with your past wounds. All your past emotional wounds preventing you from getting into this perhaps organization or creating this new business because there is this fear of being in the public eye, or there being too many energies, is feeling, oh, I'm sensitive, I cannot be in those energies. But Pisces, remember, at the end of the day, if you center yourself here, inside, you get grounded. You see your truth and you live every single moment from there. If you are in the center of light, you are with God, with the angels. And that is your protection, your natural protection. It is actually a visualization. It's an internal focus where you decide to be here. That's your boundaries. You don't need to put boundaries and block yourself from other people and then perhaps not going into your mission because you were supposed to work with those people, but you put such strong boundaries that you actually self-sabotage yourself. So it's this fine line where we need to stay true, but we also need to be open to the possibilities. You have the starfish spirit here, open to infinite possibility, where too much protection can be the issue right now as well. Perhaps you're overprotecting yourself because, yeah, you're scared to be hurt again in this relationship, in this work, feeling that this community thing won't work because there's just so much compromise to be made and you don't want to over-compromise. But Pisces, you're much stronger now. You're different. That's really clear. So if you continue to be centered deeper and deeper in your selfhood, that you set the boundaries where it's just that you decide to remain in that light, in that center, in your truth, you are protected because you become that explosion of love. You create from that explosion of love. And whoever is welcome into the energy will be here. Whoever is not will be released by itself naturally. So you've been until now strongly in the masculine energy and the emperor and the controlling life, the decisions, taking on too much responsibility. They're asking you to lighten your load here. Give it to God. If you are here, the right situation, the right people will come to you. The insights, the right signs, synchronicities, seeing perhaps internally you can ask them the question and then forget about it. And during your day, wow, there's this, that, you're seeing a cloud that is this animal spirit. Someone says a word here, you listen to a song and that word comes through. Synchronicities that for sure, because they resonate with your deeper core, are answers. But it won't come from your mental space. You have to trust that light within you and take action from there, because this transformation taking place has to do with you getting more into the divine feminine energy, no longer the emperor trying to fix everything, control everything, everybody. No, perhaps there's a divine plan. You have the hawk spirit here. Let spirit be your guide. So let spirit be your guide is exactly that, where you are able to be free enough internally to let go and overcome any obstacle. You are that strong right now, Pisces. You are. And you cannot dim your light to fit in. You have this card a lot here. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in, Pisces? This is really coming strongly because you also have embrace your weirdness, face your true north. You're not for everyone. So the strength here is that everybody can tell and say their opinion, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't resonate with you, if you feel that the compromise would be too strong, then you can release that situation. But also, you need to be clear where perhaps there is a compromise, and don't be afraid of compromising. Because if you are, the more centered you are within you, the more you will be able to work with others, to compromise, without disappearing in that way, without sabotaging your perspective. Because again, you have here, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Inner authority, Pisces. Inside, the answers are found here. So when we talk about share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep, the Whale and Orca elders, you have deep emotions, Pisces, and they are to be for the greater good of all, not to destroy yourself in your traumatic experience, but to use them to make something beautiful at the service of humanity, at the service of the light and of true love, which is beyond emotional connections. And so your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability with this card creativity is exactly that. Is allowing whatever ideas, visions, music, writing, drawing comes to you to actually put on paper, to write the first line of that book and put in every day a little bit of time into that. Very simply, doing it before you think about it. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? And so here, as you're going through this transformation, Pisces, you are going through deep cellular healing, where physical and emotional healing, Arcturus energy, is truly putting you into hardcore diving into the garbage that is within you, the fears, the hurts, the pain, the suffering. And that needs to be recognized, that needs to be seen and felt, so that you can move forward into that positive change. And that could be walking away from a situation, from a relationship, but it can also be that you, as you set the healthy boundaries that we talked about, just by being in your light, you're able to truthfully say to that person when they hurt you, say something very calmly, say, that's not cool, or, speak. But watch your words at the same time, because with this Aries energy right now that is very strong, there's a possibility of a lot of aggression, a lot of peak discussions, conversations. And so we need to not be so rigid, because the Scorpionic full moon and total lunar eclipse is really calling us to more flexibility at the same time. We can't be so rigid and controlling. That would be the darkest side of Scorpio, right? The venom that can come through our mouth. You have watch your words here. So as you are in the Emperor energy, perhaps, in claiming your independence, taking the lead, you need to be careful. You need to harness the beauty of your empathic nature, which means that you're able to put in the space between you and others by remaining in your inner space. And remember that when you feel drained or in the heavy energy, they're saying to do something to change your energy, dance with life, move your body, do something to, perhaps you have to get out of your room, right? There's new ways. We need to get uncomfortable in the uncomfortable. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You do have angels here that want to help you. You just need to surrender to that help. Because yes, here, this week, we are lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Our truth is coming through, and we need to honor that, but with a loving a loving energy towards ourselves and towards others. So from this Emperor energy, you have the Empress here that's coming through. Time to take action. The power of creativity again. Success that allows for a life of luxury. It's time. Whatever you start now, Pisces, is going to be successful. You have good luck here that came through. Maybe if you see a black cat, that could be very significant. Good luck came with family as well. Look at this huge moon. This is a beautiful couple with 2 kids. For those of you who are wanting that. So we are in a big mess, yeah. A lot is happening. But that is perhaps why we need to, this is happening so much so that we break through. We don't break down, we break through, Pisces, where we are able to actually surrender to more than ourselves. Let it do what it has to do through you. Let it tell you what you need to do. Get into that easiness. Not that harshness of the masculine, that easiness, that unconditional love of the feminine figure, that is you mothering yourself, that is truly giving it all, not up, but actually giving it all up is good, but in the sense of giving it all up, upwards. Keep going, but in a different way, perhaps. And know that whatever is happening, again, good, bad, is all part of rhythm, the rhythms of life. Are you following your own rhythm? Are you resting enough? Are you taking the time out for your energy reset? That is so crucial right now. Stay here, Pisces. Because we have the Queen of Summer here, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. So that needs to be seen, because the other person gets used to that and dependent on that, you caring too much. And so there is an adjustment that needs to happen here. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. That also. A lot of people are getting into the dark side of Scorpio at this time, very emotional, negative emotions. And so you as an empath can kind of suck that in. And so you need to, that's the boundaries you need to put up. You remain in your light. That's all there is. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. 5 of Summer, 5 of Cups. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Yeah, that's being scared of that next move, because it's going to change perhaps your whole life for a long time to come here. Again, you cannot live from fear. Focus on the love within. What you love. What makes you feel good. And let the insights come and move you towards the path that is yours, Pisces. And that doesn't mean that you're alone in that path, right? Because we have here, where is it? I saw somewhere, but I can tell you I don't see it here. To call in your tribe, soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It could be physical people. I truly feel that could be the case. But it could also be your tribe, you know, with the helpers of the subtle realm. It could be angels, guides, divine force, God, the universe. It's a direct connection. It's a feeling from your heart directly there. It's here. So we do see a commitment. And like all commitments, romantic or, you know, association, partnership with other people, working together. Yeah, there are risks. Again, try to go beyond your fear of commitment also, because Pisces, like the fish, likes to escape, yeah? Try to see your own patterns. Each and every one of you has a different life in different ways, right? So you need to see if you've been someone who, when there's a commitment or a need to ground yourself in a relationship, go deeper, be more vulnerable, be naked in some sense, and you have fear of that. It has been a pattern of you escaping in the past. Perhaps this time you need to do it differently, because you have friendship as well, so commitment with, other people. This could be the right tribe for you. But yeah, not everybody, we all think differently. So how can all this meld into a beautiful force that enriches each and every one of you to bring more to this earth, bring more to this universe? Again, we have this protection coming through with love, but this protection came reverse. You have been overprotecting your heart, Pisces. You have been, the Scorpionic energy also deals with sexuality and also issues with jealousy, control, possessivity. Where are you at in that game of love? Are you above that, or are you still dealing with those issues? And we are all dealing, we are never completely done with that until we really get to a plateau where, that doesn't exist anymore. But perhaps you're being triggered into going above that, opening your heart broader, more expensive, a love for all that doesn't sacrifice yourself, but is truly divinely bathing in that love so that it overflows to others. Not draining yourself again. It's finding this fine line, Pisces. You need to let go of overprotecting yourself, I feel emotionally here. Perhaps protection here means protecting the child within you that was hurt. That means embracing its wounds, but no longer believing in them, because all emotions come from past traumas, are not the reality of the moment, the present moment. So don't live your life through a projection of your past. That is not truly living your life in alignment. Living the reality of your life right now is to release all that so that you can be clearly moving forward into the new life that you dream of. You deserve this love. But perhaps there are all these emotional and internal wounds that are not allowing you to jump. So you have here release, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Again, that can be in actually walking away from a situation, or it's walking away from your own wounds. You have here as well awakening, again, coming through. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Lifting the veil, right? The filter. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. So that calls to perhaps what you're looking at with fear. If you look at the same situation from a love vibration, see what happens. Perhaps do this exercise. Close your eyes, and the same situation, the same decision you need to make, for example, you can be scared and see all the negative that could arise from that situation, that decision of saying yes or no. And then from a perspective of only love and trust from within, look at this situation, the same situation from two different perspectives, and see truly if that fear is grounded in truth or if that fear belongs to the past. Right, Pisces? Finally, you got here. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. You're not alone, Pisces, and you have trouble being vulnerable and showing your fragility to others. You always are like the one sacrificing itself, you know, giving advice to others, comforting others. But when do you allow yourself to receive that from others? That is a question. And that is getting more into your feminine energy of receiving, no longer being so giving. Okay? And so here, immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Yeah, again, especially for those in a twin flame relationship or otherwise. You have the Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Don't stay in a relationship because you fear of being alone, or you fear not saying the truth to this particular person because you don't want them to leave, or, you know, all of those very traumatic abandonment issues. You need to recognize your power, get into your power, so that you're able to live a sincere and honest relationship with yourself and others. Now, finishing up here, Pisces, I got a few cards, my favorite here, of the angels. Positive change. Dare to be different. When you're criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Okay? So, your true strength here is a force that is beyond human, that will get you through this. Breakthrough, not breakdown. Okay? Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. You are okay just as you are. You don't need to do so much, Pisces. And now the call to action. Oh, and I didn't see this card underneath, but there's breakthrough. Look. Breakthrough. So perhaps I will read this card as well. Action. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. Right, Pisces? So this breakthrough. How many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? Again, this theme of fear, Pisces. How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. Again, this inner guidance, Pisces. Don't listen to anyone. Listen, the inner authority is here. It's time. Now finally, the first card that came through actually is Star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear, again, and discover your shining star. Allow all around you to just be. All that drama, just let it be, Pisces. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. See, so letting go of this control. Your inner authority, believing in yourself, is just being so deeply within you, Pisces, that nothing can crush that, not even yourself. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you're truly a shining star. So Pisces, choose love, not fear. Okay, that's the breakthrough. All right? I love you. Please do take care. And I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.